I think I am audible. I think I'm audible enough.
My dazzling, sparkling Toastmasters of the evening. On the New Year's Eve of 2023, what a day to join our meeting when people are going on vacations. But here we have dedicated Toastmasters, wherever they are, whichever corner they are yet making sure they take out time to join on sharp at 5 o'clock. So welcome you all to the Speech Weavers Toastmasters meeting number 699. To enjoy the New Year's Eve celebration, make sure to keep your video on at all times, unless you are moving in and out of the meeting. And mute your audio and unmute it only when you're asked to speak, so it does not distract the others. And of course, make sure to applaud each one of us, the role takers who take up to join the meeting and take role and perform to their best. It's our Toastmasters principle to make sure that every Toastmasters are confident to become better communicator and better leader, as the logo of Toastmasters is, where leaders are made. To be a good leader, you have to be a good communicator. And that's what exactly Toastmaster is all about. And the communicator does not mean that you'll keep on speaking. As Larcy Smedley said, you should know when to speak and when to. That is also an important thing, and speak within a given time. So with this, I introduce our dynamic, dazzling, sparkling club president, who has been traveling across the globe, and even today he will be traveling. But in spite of that, he has made time to attend and make sure his duty as a club president to hand over the baton to the new committee is taken place. So please join me in welcoming the Toastmaster President, President Shubhadev Mukherjee.
Thank you, Milind sir, for that wonderful introduction. And welcome everyone to this meeting of Speech Weavers. First of all, this is actually the penultimate of the 700th meeting at Speech Weavers. This is absolutely amazing. So today is the 699th meeting at Speech Weavers, and I'm extremely excited that I was given the opportunity to serve this wonderful, this fabulous, this prestigious club for 6 months. Like Milind sir explained and told us that today we'll have the elections. So we'll have new face of members who will be coming forth, new leaders at the club who will be shaping Speech Weavers into a new direction towards further glory in 2023. As we all know, at Speech Weavers, we provide a friendly, warm, and supportive environment as we gather every week on Friday to fulfill Toastmasters' mission, which is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication skills and leadership skills, resulting in greater confidence and personal growth. With that said, before I welcome the Toastmaster of the day, let's see how many guests we have. We'll have a quick introduction. Okay, give me just 1 second. Let me click on participants. Okay, so I see there is Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey, do you want to quickly introduce yourself and how do you hear about Speech Weavers?
Joder, ya no tardaba en llegar la perra nalgas prontas a defender al marido y encima con Muchas caritas pendejas, cada emoji representa una metida de pito que le dieron al bastardo. Y su comentario, nada nuevo, solo dice la misma porquería que los otros dos mongoloides, decir que me ofendí, y que juego esta mierda, hijo de tu putísima madre, ¿acaso no tienes imaginación ni para defenderte o qué pedo? Seguramente en este video va a comentar la misma chingadera, pero al fin y al cabo, después de recibir sus buenas mentadas. Como ya expliqué a otros dos mojones de estiércol de burro, decirle a alguien que se ofendió no es un argumento, solo es la última mamada de tanate. Cuando ya les callaste el hocico, y de plano recurren a tacharte de ofendido, pero...
Yeah, I think that was a spam, right? Okay. Most likely, yeah. All right, so I don't see any other guest. I think, okay, Pragya is, okay, perfect. Any other guest who is available? Okay, wonderful. So in that case, without taking any further time, or I'll quickly introduce the Toastmaster of today, which is our VP Ed, who has helped me throughout this entire 6 months, and today he's taking up the role of Toastmaster of the day, or he's gonna host the meeting. So welcome on stage, Toastmaster Bidhu.
Thank you so much, our presiding officer, Toastmaster Shubhadeep. I think what happened before that was kind of a prank, but we have something planned for such kind of pranks. We have a joke master, Toastmaster Joseph, to give us a round of pranks and jokes, and post that I can take the TMOD session. So welcoming our joke master, Toastmaster Joseph, sir, to give us the jokes for today.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Young man, the doctor explained to his rapidly convalescent patient, you owe your remarkable recovery to your wife's tender care. The patient answered, that's excellent, but I am not married. The young lady was applying for the job of the lifeguard in a hotel swimming pool. The client asked, can you swim and how long can you stay in the water? Asked the young lady dived into the swimming pool and started swam around for 4 hours without stopping. How did you ever learn to swim like that? Asked the hotel manager. She said, I used to be a call girl in Venice. The patient said, I have got pain in my right leg. Doctor, after examining it carefully, said, there's nothing to worry. It is just because of the old age. Then the patient said, it's strange. So far as I know, both the legs are of same age. An officer of the law came home late one night and, undressing in the dark, slipped into bed. His wife awoke and said, Clancy, would you mind running down and getting me some aspirin? Clancy fumbled into some clothing and went out to the drugstore. The drugstore stared at him and said, by the way, are you not an officer Clancy? Clancy nodded, yes. Well then, asked the druggist, what are you doing in that fireman's uniform? Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, joke master, Toastmaster Joseph, sir, with the round of jokes. So I'll quickly jump on to the theme of today's meeting, resolutions. Now, we all know it is that time of the year where resolutions is one of the most used words. Sometimes we bring out two journals, one from 2022 and one of 2023. From the 2022 journal, we see how many resolutions we ticked off. And in the 2023 journal, we write some fresh set of resolutions. Yesterday, I was sitting and I was thinking, why do we make resolutions, especially in the New Year time? I mean, we can make resolutions on August 15, when India got its independence. We can make resolutions on our birthday, which is like August 5, it is for me. But why January 1 or maybe December 31? Well, there are quite a few possible reasons. Maybe the new year gives us a fresh start. Maybe because it's a collective goal setting period, it drives us. Maybe the peers support, or if not pressurize us to write the goals. But most importantly, it is actually very calculative. We have a certain time frame. We have 12 months. This is already defined by a third party. We can get a fresh calendar where we can cross the dates where we did our action on a particular goal and measure our progress along the days. We can keep on seeing if we are progressing or if we are digressing from the ideal goal. But most importantly, whatever we aspire to achieve through that goal, if we stick till the end, we definitely come on the other side as a better skilled person. And along with it, there's a sense of relief and satisfaction that we persevered all through the 12 months. Now, if I look back at 2022 and if I look back at my own resolution, one of the resolutions that I took in the start of my journey in 2022 was to give my best in Toastmasters and Speechweavers. I thought, let's dedicate 2022 to unlocking my full potential within the club. So on January 3, 2022, I attended the term's first meeting. And on the second week, I was down with COVID and I could not attend for 2 weeks. But somehow I chose to pick things up. I continued attending meetings till date. Today is the last Friday of 2023. And I must say there is a real satisfaction to see my goal through. With this, I would talk more about resolutions along our meeting. But before that, I am not sure we have guests right now, but for the benefit of all others, I would like to tell a little bit about Toastmasters. It is an international organization which was founded in 1924. It's a 100-year-old organization. It is spread over 145 countries and has over 365,000 members. We belong to District 92 and our club name is Speech Weavers Club. Now, every club meeting has 3 sections. One is the prepared speech section, where each member comes up with a prepared speech based on the level and on the project he or she is attempting. Next, we have table topic session, where we exercise impromptu speeches. And finally, we have a general evaluation section where every role taker is evaluated by a round of evaluators. Now, I would move on to the first segment, but before that, I would like to invite one vital person of today's meeting, the general evaluator. Today, we have a special person as a general evaluator. As a professional, he worked as a design engineer for 30 years with some reputed projects like Nagarjuna and Godavari project, and also consulted in Saudi Arabia. As a hobby, he is a photographer. He started off with box camera and now uses latest technology to click photographs. He mesmerizes audiences with his singing talent, and within Toastmasters, he has continued in the last 3 years, being a member of almost 3 clubs, attending clubs in India and in Kuala Lumpur. Welcoming our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Joseph sir. Toastmaster Joseph sir, stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bidhu, for that adorable introduction of yours. Today, as a general evaluator, I will be evaluating the entire meeting from HAA to till the end of the meeting. Not only that one, I will be also assisted by wonderful personalities of Timer, the Rolex of Speechweavers, Grammarian, the Dictionary of Speechweavers, and Har Counter, who is also the excellent person from our Speechweavers. I would like to call upon the Rolex Toastmaster Adarsh. He is a consultant at Sea Profit Wealth Management Private Limited, and he is very active member of Speechweavers Club. He served as a Vice President Education. He's also the director of fintech company called D Pockets. Technology Private Limited. Beyond work, he loves reading, watching, and writing about football. He is also inclined towards Toastmasters because he wanted to improve his communication and leadership skills. So over to you, Toastmaster Adarsh. You are the Rolex of our Speechweavers. Give me your role.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Joseph. I'll be playing the role of a timer in today's meeting. So obviously time is of great essence. And I think Speechweavers has probably built a reputation of slightly going over time in the last 1 year or so. So I'm here to see to it that we are well within time. And I would expect all the role takers to be at our best, including myself, the timer. I have a reputation for going over time myself. So I'll try to see to it that I cut short this intro and see to it that it is well within the 2-minute mark. So today we have one speech, and that speech will be for 5 to 7 minutes. So I'll be displaying the green card at the 5th minute. I'll be displaying the yellow card at the 6th minute. And at the 7th minute, I'll be displaying the red card, just like this. Now, when it comes to table topics, it's pretty simple. You'll be timed. The timing is 1 to 2 minutes. So at the first minute, I'll be displaying the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'll be displaying the yellow card. And the second minute, I'll be displaying the red card. And you'll have a grace period of around 30 seconds post the completion of your table topic. So I request all of you to stay well within time. And that's it from the desk of the timer. Of course, I also forgot to add that for the evaluation, it'll be timed on a scale of 2 to 3 minutes. So at the second minute, I'll be displaying the green card. 2 minutes and 30, I'll display the yellow card. And at the third minute, I'll display the red card, just like this. And you'll have a 30-second grace period to wrap up your evaluation. And to go back to what I said, I request all of you to stay well within time. And thank you very much. And back to you, General.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Adarsh. Now I think I would be taking over the counter. My role would be that I would be counting about the clutch words and unnecessary repetition of the words and who, ha, hum, all those things which are really not needed during the and also the long pause while you are speaking. So these things I will be noting down and reporting as and when the time is given to me. Now I would like to invite our president and also he is a grammarian, Subhadeep Mukherjee. Over to you, Subhadeep.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So as a grammarian, my role today will be to help the members, the speakers, to look into understand the good usage of grammar and vocabulary, because that is extremely important. My role as a grammarian is to pay attention to the good usage of English language, and at the end of the meeting, provide kind of a constructive feedback towards improvement. I will be coming back on stage again towards the end of the meeting, along with Joseph, sir. Quickly wanted to introduce the word of the day, which is rejoice. Show the meaning of the word is show great joy or delight. A quick example can be, let's take this as an example. 1 second, yeah. I'm just thinking what can be a good sentence for. Okay, today we would be hosting. Not this. 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So from today we are all joined, or we are all gathered today to rejoice the exit of 2022, and we welcome 2023 as Speechweavers members. Thank you, and over to Joseph, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Subhadeep. Now together, I will be rejoicing by taking the help of all the 3 role takers of me to help me out in the general evaluation. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bidhu.
Thank you so much, our General Evaluator Toastmaster Joseph, for telling us what all parameters are we being evaluated upon. Now, before I move on to the first segment, I'll go back to the topic of resolution. I did explain my resolution at the start of 2022, and I also mentioned briefly how satisfied I was to see my resolution through. But now I would like to give one more example of a person and tell you how a resolution improves you as a person. Now, one of our collective pride of our club is Toastmaster Adarsh. Since January 2022, he has not missed a single club meeting. Now, let's take a moment to think what he has achieved. So in a year, we have almost 48 meetings. And let's say in each meeting, on an average, Adarsh speaks for 15 minutes, which now goes on to 960 speaking hours in a year. Now, also in a meeting, apart from speaking, we do listen. So if he dedicates 75% of the time of the meeting to listening, he has 3,600 hours of listening time in a year. And of course, if he is listening, if he's speaking, he's also thinking. Now, we think twice as much as we speak. So that means he has almost 8,000 hours of thinking just because of his association with Speech Weavers Club or Toastmasters Club. As Malcolm Gladwell says, it takes 10,000 hours of intensive practice to achieve mastery of complex skills. Now, Adarsh is in his early 20s. So by the time he is in early 30s, if he continues attending Speech Weavers meetings, he will be the master of public speaking or the master of Toastmasters. So with this, I would like to move on to the first segment of today, is a prepared speech segment. So we have one speaker today. So just give me 1 second. So our speaker for today is someone who has joined us from Kolkata. She is a part of MCC Toastmasters Club. She is an ambivert, enjoys cooking, and rejoices watching sunset. But before I tell you guys about her topic, I would like to introduce the evaluator who is going to evaluate our speaker. Evaluator Toastmaster Milind sir, I invite you on stage to tell us the speech guidelines of our speaker number 1.
The speaker number 1 has chosen presentation mastery as her path, and she has reached level 2 project 1, which is about understanding your communication style. The purpose of this project is for the speaker to learn about different communication styles and clearly identify her primary communication style. The purpose of this speech is for the speaker to share the impact of her style on others. Timer, please note, time 5 to 7 minutes. Over to the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Bidhu.
Thank you so much. Now welcoming on stage Toastmaster Pragya, discovering her inner self. Discovering her inner self, Toastmaster Pragya.
Master Bidhu, am I audible and visible enough? Thank you. From the moment we are born, we all are communicating through our actions. In Toastmasters, we have pathway telling you about communication style. Happy evening to my Speech Weavers Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I'll take you to a different phase of my life where you can get to know how I have learned these communication styles. However, it helped me to learn and apply them in my daily life. There are 4 different types of communication: supportive, direct, analytical, and initiating. So today I will introduce you to 4 of my precious friends. The best part is they are unique in their personality. Scene 1. On a Monday bright morning, Analytical Agarwal and I decided to meet Initiating Indrani for an authentic breakfast. Here, both of my friends does not know each other. That is why I introduce Analytical Agarwal as an exact, logical, and well-organized person. Also, he is perfect person for any advice and facts-oriented. Followed by Initiating Indrani as an enthusiastic and creative lady who is expert in giving spontaneous responses. Moreover, her personality belongs to an extrovert family. Unfortunately, both of them could not get along with each other. After some time, I got a call from another set of friends for a lunch meetup. Therefore, I had to say goodbye to Analytical Agarwal and Initiating Indrani. Scene 2. I traveled to Koramangala and it took me 2 hours from Malleshwaram to reach that particular destination. Finally, after all the hustle bustle, I met Direct Damodar. He's an independent, ambitious person who has great confidence. Whenever I talk to him, he gives me advice that is result oriented. I met a new friend over there who is supportive Ahuja. He is very different kind of he has a very different kind of personality among the 3. I got to know that Direct Damodar was there for him during his bad days, and he used to give him advice that is right whenever there was a conflict. He is one of that loyal friend which everybody wants in their life. We had a conversation about so many different topics and hopped on food. I observed the fact that supportive Ahuja gave relevant advice. Whenever I got back, when I got back from my, whenever I when I got back home, my sister asked me about how I spent my day, and I gave her all the little details. I gave her all the little details, and she rejoiced it. Over and above, I was happy to make new friends and with whom I can hang out the next time. Scene 3. It's been almost a year now since I joined MCC Toastmaster Club, and I have taken all the role in the weekly meeting, in the club as well as outside the club. It was an epiphany for me that all these four different communication styles of all this is used in a different form. How? Let's find out. Starting with the charm of the meeting, the Toastmaster of the day. Who is the host of the meeting? So they usually have initiating style of communication. When I was the TMOD, it enables me to be more energetic, unconstrained, and I ensure that the audience are engaged, bringing such theme which blew everyone's mind. The role of the table topic master is people's job of engaging spectators and encouraging them to participate. When I was the TTM, I came up with the interesting topic and it pursued the members to volunteer themselves for a particular topic, as it was easy and everyone could endeavor. I have added a table topic session to the list of initiating type of communication. Moving on, when I was the R counter and timer, it helped me to be it helped me to communicate directly as it tend to be more straight and precise. S for supportive, S for social. This communication style is generally used behind the scene where the audience is more calm, relaxed. So when I was the sergeant at arms, I make sure that the listener is more comfortable while expressing their thoughts with other members from the beginning. In Toastmasters, we can see this communication styles in mentors, who is approachable. They listen to their mentees and give feedback which is relevant. Upon that, they are quite cooperative as my mentor. The fourth and the last one is analytical approach of communication. When I was the evaluator, I try to give my evaluation in a synchronized manner, which is encouraging to the speaker. However, having said that, when I was the grammarian, I tend to give my report which is precise and structured. One day I was writing in my journal and I found that all these communication style is I have all these communication styles in me. But unfortunately, I have to choose one. I not only chose one, but I chose two style of communication, that is supportive and analytical. Although it was a difficult decision for me. The reason being, I overthink and I keep analyzing before doing something or before starting something new. I tend to provide support whenever there is a need. I would like to know from my audience in the chat box which communication style suits me the best. Thank you, and back to Toastmasters.
Nice speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pragya. I think throughout the speech, you actually did a wonderful job showcasing how various roles within the Toastmasters actually brought various attributes within you and your dedication to strive to get better within that roles. Now we are going to move a different segment, and this is one of the special segments. Interestingly, this special segment is also going to be taken by Toastmaster Pragya. But I would like to tell a little bit more about Toastmaster Pragya. Now, she joined Toastmaster in March 2022. I mean, in this short period of time, the way she gave the speech, I think she has really learned well the Toastmasters and public speaking skills. She is a second-year BCom student who describes herself as enthusiastic, optimistic, extrovert, and one who pushes her comfort zone. Now, interestingly, table topic session is actually one of those segments where people need to be enthusiastic, optimistic, extrovert, and someone has to push them out of their comfort zone. So with this, I invite back Toastmaster Pragya to take us through the table topic session.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. It was lovely. It was a pleasure for me to being a table topic master. Greetings, everyone. I am back on the virtual podium, and today I have got some insightful table topic, which I'm sure you will definitely enjoy. There is a mixed variety of topic, and I will share my screen. Before that, I request the Zoom moderator to please make me a co-host. I can share my screen. Can I go ahead and share my screen?
Bidhu, have you? Yeah.
I'm not able to see the co-host option. Just give me
Okay,
one.
I'll do it. Pragya, you're a co-host.
Yes, got it. Just 1 second. Yes, I will share my screen now. Can I mute everyone because I can hear some background noises?
I muted everybody. You can go on, not a problem.
Thank you. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
The wheel of So this is a wheel of luck. So let's jump into the most awaited session. I will be playing this wheel, and whichever number you get, you have to speak on that. Do I have any volunteer? Anybody would like to go first?
Pick up Noor Mohammed.
Yes, I can see Joseph sir
Yeah.
to go
Catch
first.
him. Don't leave him.
Yeah, I can see Joseph sir wants to go first. Okay.
Yes, Noor Mohammed.
Joseph sir, are you ready? Sir, you are on mute.
Okay.
Yes. So I will
Noor, you are on mute. You have to unmute yourself.
I
Yes.
think Mr. Joseph will speak first, and then I'll speak for sure.
All right. So I will be playing this wheel. Let's see what comes in Joseph sir. It's number 2. So your topic is, what is the best gift you received this year? What is the best gift you received this year? Back to Toastmaster Joseph.
It was the right question for me because on a Christmas day, my children joined together and gifted me a beautiful laptop. And that was actually I was longing for. I have one already. In fact, I had 2, but all these were not so working well. So I got a new laptop. So it was really a joy for me to receive from my children. And they were so amazed also that I accepted the gift, because the gifts usually it goes from my side to my children and grandchildren. This year that it turned in a different way, and I'm really happy. And everyone was amazed that I have received such a wonderful gift from my own children. And the second thing is, see, when the gift is received, I always bless them because they deserve that blessing from me. Whatever the gift that is, whether it is big or small, a gift given to someone is from their own hearts and love and affection that carries on with the gift itself. So I bless them abundantly and also pray that my children fare well in all their life with wisdom, knowledge, happiness, and truth. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Joseph. That was wonderful listening to you. Moving on. Yeah, I have seen Toastmaster Noor Mohammed have raised their hand. So can I have Noor Mohammed on their screen?
Yes, madam. Go ahead.
Let's see what comes in Noor Mohammed's luck. I will start over again. So Noor Mohammed gets number 4. Number 4 has what would you regret of not fully being doing in 2022? What would you regret of not fully being doing in 2022? Back to Toastmaster Mohammed.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. A very good evening to you all. Regrets are a part of our life, but I would not share my regret today here because usually I do not want to have regrets in my life. I detest regrets actually. I try my best to do whatever I have planned for, and I plan only few things. I don't plan too many things. I plan 3 things in a year, and I try to achieve that. If there is any regret which has been lingering for a very long time, that would be to spend more time with my family. That is my only regret, which I have. Other than that, the other regrets, probably I think I have like a regret, but I do not want to share those regrets. So the only regret which I have is to spend more time with my family and with my son, especially because I miss him most of the time. He's at his grandparents' house and I miss him most of the time. So that's my only regret, not just in 2022, but it's been over a long years. So yeah, over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohammed. That was really wonderful listening to you and what you have listed this next year. Moving on, can I pick or anybody would like to volunteer? Okay, I have seen Toastmaster also 3-4. If I'm so sorry if I have pronounced your name wrong.
Try it, try it.
All right, all right.
Try
Let's
to call me. No worries if you are close wrong.
let's see what comes in your luck.
It's Ilios.
It's a combination of number 1 and number 10. So I will do it again. Okay, it's number 9. A moment from history you would like to take time travel to. A moment from history you would like to time travel to. Back to Toastmaster ET.
My history or the history of the humankind? Can I get a clarification? Is it my history or the humankind history?
No, you have to speak on a topic, a moment from history you would like to time travel to.
Yeah. My question is, it is about my own history or the humankind history?
No, your own
Because
story. You can use
my-
anything like tall tales, anecdote, or your personal experience.
okay, so that's my personal experience. That's that. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, a moment from history that I would like to time travel is when I was in the kindergarten. Of course, that's my own history. I have a lot of friends. No, no, it is just I'm helping myself to admit that I have no friends. So I should rejoice my current or present situation because I have a lot of friends right now. Because I don't want to look out from the history. I don't work in the past. I work in the present. And I'm looking out or searching for the future. And yes, there is a certain moment in our life, especially when you have a moment that you are very happy, that you are very sad, that you are very angry with it. And it is like a common accumulation of history that you have tried. Like you love spicy foods, but you you used not to be like spicy foods. And this is why I tried my best to feel or taste every food. Either it is my first time or it is I have best experience about it. And when I was in the garden, that I would like to say that I was very afraid. I have a less friend. I have no friend at all. So I don't really want to look up for that moment. And I would like to rejoice like this past time now is already end, and it is already the moment of truth right now that I have a friend. And this is the moment that I really cherish on and rejoice. And thank you all for listening to me and for being my friend, because I believe that we are not living on the history. We are living in the current moment. And that's why it's called present. Back to you, TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster ET. That was wonderful. Um, Moving on. Before that, I would like to tell you that you can give your speech in TAP form. A tap T is your tall tales. You can come up with any creativity of your story. A is anecdote, something which you have heard or you have read somewhere. And P is your personal experience. So you can add your personal experience to the given topic. Moving on, who would like to go next? Can I pick someone from here? Toastmaster Neha, are you there?
Okay, I'm not sure if Toastmaster Neha is there. And what about Smita? Smita, would you be interested in taking up a table topic?
Toastmaster Smita, would you like to go next?
Sorry, yes. What is the topic?
So I will be playing this wheel of luck. Whatever numbers come in your luck, you have to speak on that given topic. So let's see what comes in your luck. You have got number 4. I believe number 4 has done. Number 10. If alien landed on Earth tomorrow and offered to take you home with them, would you go? If alien landed on Earth tomorrow and offered you to take you home with them, would you go? Back to Toastmaster Smita.
Okay. So if aliens landed on Earth tomorrow, yes, maybe I would go with them. I would go with them to see a newer world. And where is my home? What are they telling me, and learn from them. the definition of home where they are taking me. I hope they are not throwing me, abandon me in any deserted area or in desert. And I hope they really take me to my home. That's it. I'm not able to think of it right now. Okay,
All right, not a problem.
thank you. Over to you, Sofia.
Moving on, who would like to go next? Or shall I pick someone?
I think we have one of our very lovely Toastmasters, Toastmaster Gunjan, joining in. So I think it's going to be a bit of a surprise for her to take up a topic, I guess.
Toastmaster Gunjan. I think she is joining. She's connecting to her audio.
Yeah, I think her audio is probably connected now.
Toastmaster Gunjan.
Yeah, hi, hello.
Hi, hi. So this is a wheel of luck. I will be playing this wheel. Whatever a number comes into your luck, you have to speak on that given topic. Okay. So I will.
So sorry, I'm outside. I can't speak. I'm in middle of my something. Join for the election purpose specially. Can you please skip me this time?
Okay, no problem, no problem.
So then
Thank you
maybe
so much.
I'm going to help the table topics master by taking up the topic myself.
All right. That's a wonderful opportunity for you.
I'll be timing you, others. I'll keep the track of time.
Sure. I don't know if you're actually going to show the cards. How are you going to show the cards exactly?
Chat box.
A chat box? Okay, all right. Not super active on the chat, but I'll just keep it open. No problem at all. Yeah, it should be all right.
Shall I play the wheel?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, 10 is done. I will play it again. Number 3. Number 3 has a topic. What is that beloved memory with your parents which you will always cherish for lifetime? What is that beloved memory with your parents which you will cherish for lifetime? Back to Toastmaster Adesh.
Thank you very much, Table Topics Master, for that topic. You know, in our lives, all of us don't actually spend enough time talking about our past. We don't spend enough time talking about those people that sort of made this life very, very easy. Of course, in my case, I'm not always been grateful to my parents. I'm not always spoken about them. I'm always at work. I'm always busy at work. But it's something I would like to talk about at this moment in time. And as I say this, there are people in my office that are sort of listening in. So I'm trying to keep it as low as I can. Now, what is that beloved memory that I'll have in my mind for the rest of my life? Well, this dates all the way back to when I was a child. Now, today, I'm 23 years old. Around 20 years ago, I was in a state called Tamil Nadu, which is the place I am from. And it is one of those places where not everything is perfect. Not everything is perfect. Of course, there's this side of the city where everybody is doing phenomenal, they're making good money. And there's this side of the city where people aren't making enough. And I came from that side of the city where we were not making enough money. But with that said, what we had at that time was happiness. What we had at that time was joy. Because I remember how even the smallest of things used to get us going. There was a vendor that used to come by, there was a shopkeeper that used to come by with ice cream, and he made our lives so much better. And today, even a 200 rupee ice cream isn't enough to satisfy me. But back in the day, a 10 rupee ice cream was enough to satisfy me. This actually goes to show how far we have gone. I had these memories growing up as a child with my parents, and it's something that I wouldn't have at any other point in time in my life. Because at this stage, after 20 years, we are here running a company, we are doing so much more, and we have come to this point where nothing can actually keep us satisfied. Now, I would urge all of you to actually go back in time or take a trip down the memory lane and try to discover those tiny footprints that you actually took to come this far in life. Because I swear to God, you've come so far that you're so blinded to even think about all of those things that you had growing up as a child. With that in mind, I'd like to hand it back to our table topics master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Adarsh, and it was lovely listening to you. Moving on. Who would like to go next?
I can take a topic, Pragya.
Yes. Let's see what comes in your luck. Number 7. What makes the grass other side greener? Looking back into the past. What makes the grass the other side greener? Looking into the past. Back to Toastmaster Bidhu.
Okay, so I'll speak on this topic based on my own understanding because I'm a bit confused. But I'll define what I'm understanding. So on the first part, I'm understanding that grass always seemed to be greener on the other side, to which my response is yes. If we are aspiring to achieve something, we always aspire for something better, and that's what keeps us going. All the goals that we set, all the aspirations that we have is always to either make ourselves better or the situation better. So in that perspective, the way ahead is always greener. Now, when we look back in the past, as our fellow Toastmaster, others in the previous table topic mentioned rightly, that we should not forget from where we came from, because that actually gives us the right perspective of how far we have reached. Now, on the other end, like if we always see green on the other side, it is also a negative attribute to an extent, because that means we are not cherishing what we have already at this point. We are not grateful to the situations that are presented to us, and we are actually not reaping the benefits of the hard work that we did and came to this particular point, the present. So I feel as much as it is important to look further, to aspire for better things, to start planning for things to make us better, we should also take time to look back, see from where we are coming, what efforts we have put in the past to reach where we are, and forever be grateful to the present. With this, I give the stage back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bidhu. I have no words to explain. It was such a lovely topic you spoke on. Moving on, can I get more volunteer? Toastmaster Milind, would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll play the wheel again. It's number 8. Let's see what number 8 has. When was the last time you felt lucky? When was the last time you felt lucky? Back to Toastmaster Milind.
On December 26th, this year, Monday morning, I reached Chennai platform and I was sneezing madly. Somehow I reached the venue, the resort. Then we went to the beach with my daughter. I was still sneezing. And by the evening, I was having heavy fever and I did not know what to do. Next day, my daughter had a food poisoning. Then my wife, I called them in Bangalore, asking for SOS, because after all, our wife is our home doctor. She advised this and that, and we followed that. And since then, till Today, I have not even gone to the beach because I don't have the energy. Only today I went to the medical shop to get some energy, salt, ORS. But I think that I'm feeling lucky because in my hotel resort, they have put a nice New Year's bash. Platform is already ready. They'll be having music tomorrow. But with my physical strength, I doubt whether I'll be able to go. But looking from my window over here, I can see nice greenery. This is in Kovalam on Chennai City, off Chennai City on ECR Road. But sitting at home, not going anywhere, the daughter keeps on going to swimming pool and coming back. But I feel I'm lucky. It was good that at least I made it to the vacation. And I'm still enjoying sitting at home. And I've been sleeping quite well in time, except for yesterday. I went to bed at 1 o'clock. The previous 3 days, I was so unwell. By 8:39, we were in fast sleep. So there is time in life where challenges are there, which are not in your control. But how you absorb that and how you face it. I have wanted some energy drink. So I ordered Amazon, which landed today. So I got whatever I wanted without having a food. So that is something which we can make yourself lucky within the given challenges, and don't grieve for what you don't get. With this, over to the table topic master, Prankya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Milind. It was rightly said that life throws you challenges and we should overcome that challenge. Moving on, I have 2 more topics. Can I have Toastmaster Shubhadeep on the podium? Toastmaster Shubhadeep, are you there?
I think Toastmaster Shubhadeep is not there, I believe. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, he's in a meeting. All right, then. Maybe we can go ahead with another speaker. I think we have Vandana in the room.
Yes. Toastmaster Vandana, would you like to go next?
Hey, I'm in a car. Yeah, I can do this.
So I've played the wheel of luck, and whatever number comes in your wheel, you have to speak on a given topic. So the number is 2. Let's see what's there in number 2. Oh, number 2 has been done. I will play the wheel again. Number 10 has also been done. Number 3 has also been done. I would like to give you number 1 because all the numbers has been done. So the number 1 has, what is that one skill you wish to learn in 2023? What is that one skill you wish to learn in 2023? Back to Toastmaster Vandana.
So I really love drawing a lot. Okay, and then I thought to myself, what do I really want to do differently in 2023? Okay, I have to get used to saying 2023. You know, where you're writing the dates and you keep writing 2 and then you have to correct. Yeah, I'm in that zone right now. So I know that I really want to paint a lot of wall art, murals, and all that stuff. But all of this is basically art, right? So I decided that I probably need to start working on my health. And this is something that we always do, like, you know, once you cross your 30s, then you cross 35. So you're like, okay, what do I do? So the thing is, as a kid, I used to run a lot. I used to sprint. But now I'm at this point where I've not done a single marathon in my life. Okay. Now I'm talking about this. I don't want anyone to hold me responsible and come back to me.
I think Toastmaster Vandana lost her connection. Okay. With this, we have come to end of the table topic session.
I think Vandana is rejoining.
Hi. Sorry. Yeah, hi. Okay, I'm just going to finish this. Is that okay? Or are we already on to someone else?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So I want to train slowly as 2023 ends. I'm hoping I can have the strength to actually run a few kilometers, make it to the end, and still catch my breath. So that's something I'll definitely work on, because there I get to take care of my health, and running is something that makes me feel free and how I used to feel as a kid. So let's all look at what are the things that we've not been doing but always wanted to, and let's make it happen in 2023. Let's not beat ourselves about it, but just try a little to make it happen. Happy New Year. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vandana. Even though you have lost a connection, but still you have maintained to be on time. With this, we have come to the end of a table topic session, and I would like to congratulate everyone for being so enthusiastic and coming with a dynamic speech. I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Bidhu.
Thank you so much. We'll just quickly remove the screen. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pragya. I think this is one of the most well organized, and you ensured everybody in this meeting was engaged in this table topic session. So commendable job done. Now I'll come back to our theme. For the people who joined late, the theme was resolution, and we spoke about resolutions in the early part of the meeting. Now I would like to engage with you and understand what all resolutions that you have planned for the next year. I was going through an article by Economic Times, and it mentioned the top resolutions of 2022, where number 1 was fitness. I mean, getting into shape, losing weight. Number 2 was well-being. Number 3 was enjoying life to the fullest. I don't know what that means, maybe for following your passion or something. Number 4 was finance, saving, investing money. And number 5 was getting organized and being productive. So I would like to know from the members, like what all plans, if ever, if you believe in resolutions that you have. So I'll start with the general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Joseph, sir. Do you believe in resolutions, and do you have any resolutions for 2023?
Generally, we always make a resolution, and sometimes it may not be fulfilled, but sometimes it is hard to fulfill, sometimes it is easy to fulfill also. So the best resolution that I always take care is that to control my financial expenditures whenever it is possible, because that is the main part of the life that runs throughout the year. So any challenges in the financial is one of the I would say not a sound resolution. And the second thing is that the health is the most important thing. Health is wealth. One has to maintain the health. As far as I am concerned, I take care of my health in all possible ways by doing so many things, and also the eating habits. Everything has to be perfect, because as long as your health is there, there is also wealth. This is my 2 resolutions. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Joseph, sir. I would like to hear from our guest, Noor Mohammed. Do you believe in resolutions, first of all? And if you believe, do you have anything for 2023?
Thank you, Bidhu. I'll tell you a story about infinite monkeys. If you put infinite monkeys in an infinite large room with infinite typewriters, at some point in time, the monkeys will type out all the works of Shakespeare. So if we do not have goals, right, then we are like that infinite monkeys. At some point in time, we'll achieve something. So it is very important for us to have goals in our life. If we do not have goals, then we will not achieve anything worthwhile. So I believe in resolutions, that we should have resolutions, and we should not disclose these resolutions, because the moment you disclose your resolution, you feel a sense of completeness or accomplishment, which actually fizzles down the energy which you will put in to achieve that resolution. So write down your resolution on a piece of paper, put it in your pocket, see that paper every day, and try to accomplish. Don't talk about it. You do it, and then you tell. Don't tell and do. Do and tell. Yeah, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Noor Mohammed. I think it was one of the most interesting perspectives and interesting analogy as well with the monkeys thing. Elios, do you have any resolutions for 2023?
Hello, everybody. I have a lot of resolution for 2023, but I just want to say one thing that I want to include God more into my life because I have been such a selfless guy or someone that is really arrogant, that really believe that I can do anything. But yes, I just want to have this one resolution, and I believe that God will make it happen to make it my life better than ever. So yes, my resolution and the one and only is to put God into my life and to make my life is as a blessing or miracle to everyone. Back to you, Bidhu.
Thank you so much. All right, so let's move on to the final segment of today's meeting, the evaluation. So inviting back on stage our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Joseph sir, to take us through this segment of evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I would like to call upon our DTM Milan for the evaluation of the speaker Pragya. Over to you, Toastmaster. DTM Milan.
My target speaker, Pragya. Your project was on communication styles, and you made sure you jumped straight into that point. You highlighted what are the different types of communication styles, and you continued your journey with your personal story, how you use different styles at different level, and the different positions which you held in your profession or Toastmasters journey. And that was very authentic, logical, and convincing because you were sharing your personal story. That was beautifully done. And the entire journey which you took over about your different instances where you used that communication style and what you exactly did to show that you were able to communicate. Because after all, communication style is something where you ensure you get what you expect others, the audience, to have it from you. And you succeeded not only in your project speech, but also in your communication. So that was very done beautifully. A few points which I felt, I liked your smile, but that was only in the end when you said over to Toastmaster and you gave a nice smile from year to year. That smile was missing for the first time. The entire speech. When you came as a table topping master, you were smiling all the way. So you were relaxed when you are naturally speaking. But in a prepared speech, it seemed to be a bit stressed out. And you even completed your speech in 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Whereas you have ample time of up to 6 to 7 minutes you have time. So you could have used that additional time to elaborate and give us some parting note, especially what a momentous day today we had. We had almost at the eve of our new year. You could have shared what you, because one thing which they wanted to say, how did your communication impacted others? Of course, you showed that you succeeded, but you could have given us some few tips, your parting message, since you're a good communicator and your leadership roles which you are taking. So you could have spent that particular more than a minute, which was at your disposal, to dwell on that and made sure audience gets it. To get the audience, you could have even interacted with them because it was not that you were running short of time. So you could have used that. So that interactive mode would have helped you and the audience to interact with you better, and your message would have been done. Otherwise, excellently done, well within the time, you dwelled and made sure you completed the project. But just make sure the way you're smiling now, keep smiling always, and ensure. I look forward to your dazzling speech over and over again. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, DTM Milanji. I concur with your points. There is a little humble suggestion for Pragya is, no doubt, you can always use your script to speak, but I would like one humble suggestion is, try to practice it so that you will not repeat the words very often. Otherwise, you are a very great speaker and your entire delivery was fine except for this one only. So let us applaud, give a big applause to the evaluator as well as the speaker of today. Since you are the only one speaker, we cannot give you what I can say for the benefit of doubt. We will give you a grade, what grade you have. That will be. So Mr. Bidhu, Toastmaster Bidhu will take care of it. Now coming to the table topic, Pragya, you have really taken very wonderful subjects. What I suggest to the speakers are, they were say good morning, good evening, thank you for this, that. Those things are all only in other speeches or something like that, but you have only 2 minutes to think of and try to speak on the subject, and also at the same time you are going to give the message also. So just go ahead with your message, take the subject 30 seconds, and then finally end up with a good message. This is the thing that you have to practice now, because when you go for a contest, all these things is a negative point for you, so that you can have a better chance of winning the contest. Now I would like to call upon the Rolex of our speech weaver, Toastmaster others, to give the report on time.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Joseph. I must confess that the Rolex of Speechweavers was actually not at its absolute best today. I was not able to play with the cards as good as I usually do. I had a very, very difficult time, but with that said, we are almost well within time as per the agenda. The Sergeant of Arms took around 2 minutes and 27 seconds. The presiding officer, Toastmaster Shubhani, took 2 minutes and 59 seconds, a little bit below than what I expected, because a president can actually speak for over 3 minutes, but within 4 minutes. So we could have probably spoken a bit longer. The joke master for today, Toastmaster Joseph, spoke for 2 minutes and 12 seconds, overtime by 12 seconds. Toastmaster Bidhu spoke for 3 minutes and 3 seconds. The TMOD could have actually spoken for even more than 4 minutes, to be very honest. But regardless, we were well within time, so I take credit for that. Our speaker, Toastmaster Pragya, was well within time. She took 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Table topic speakers, Toastmaster Joseph, 1 minute 27 seconds. Toastmaster Noor, 1 minute 19 seconds. Elios, over 2 minutes. I would say I think it was probably around 2 minutes and 10, 15 seconds, probably. Toastmaster Smita took 1 minute and 2 seconds. Myself, I took 1 minute and 40 seconds. Toastmaster Bidhu took 1 minute 40 seconds, just like me. Then DTM Milan took 2 minutes, approximately. Then Toastmaster Vandana took 1 minute and 41 seconds. And our evaluator, our one-day evaluator for today, Toastmaster, or should I say DTM Milan, took 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So all of us were well within time. So thank you very much. And back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster others, but I could see that the table topic went longer than the allocated time, 15 minutes. You have gone 15 minutes extra in this case. Well, I would like to start with the beginning of the meeting. It was started very well with all the energetic DTM Milanji, who is always a model for starting the meeting. It is a good starter. Like in a car, you have a good starter. So is the Milanji with the dynamic, what I can say, the sound and the words that he used to describe each and everyone were wonderful. I don't know where is Mr. DTM Milanji, sir. Are you there, Mr. Milanji? or he has gone. So anyway, kudos to you for starting a meeting at that such level. Coming to the president, as others said, he has plenty of time to do, but somehow he was busy in his meeting and therefore he could cut short his time for his announcement and inviting the guests. The guests were very few, unfortunately. So he did his best to contact the guests and he spoke very well in that case. Now coming to the Toastmaster of the day is what I can say a shining star of Speech Weavers. Every time when he was presiding officer or as a Toastmaster of the day, the wonderful voice that he makes and the content of his speech is relevant to the team was always very fitting and very wonderful. And let us give a great applause to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bidhu. So we will be missing you in case if you are not joining us again. I really feel so disappointed whenever I see that you are leaving our club or something like that. But you are always welcome, and I really appreciate your role, especially any role that is given to you. You have taken it in a wonderful way, and that is making the club also elevated. Coming to the, I think almost it is over. As far as the R counter is concerned, I would like to say that few of them would be, for example, Pragya used 5 times ha, 1 time hum, and Noor Muhammad also used some few ha's and so's also, and then Theophilus 2 ha's, and the rest are all they spoke very well. The very less R counters are there, so therefore there is nothing so predominant in this one. Therefore, our meeting really went very well. I would like to invite, is Subhadeep is arriving or who is going to give the grammarian report?
Shubhadeep.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
I'll share the grammarian report. 1 moment. Thank you, Joseph, sir. So from a grammarian perspective, we had a decent meeting. A couple of observations around the good usages. We had some good words utilized like analytical, initiative, authentic, engage, getting in shape, fantabulous. And in terms of recommendations, there were a few instances which I noticed wherein the grammar could have been better. For example, taken all roles can be replaced by multiple roles. She find is not a good usage of grammar. The verb is incorrect. Instead, we should use she found. There was a present and past mix-up. The word is not chat box, but it's rather chat box. That was wonderful. Yeah, apart from that, came up with an interesting topic. Instead of that, we can utilize with various or came up with an interesting. It's not the interesting, it's an interesting topic. And with respect to the word of the day, rejoice, I could hear that being spoken by guest Ilios and Pragya, our TTM and speaker. If I have missed someone, please let us know in the chat box. And with that being said, over to the GE for today.
Thank you so much, Swadeep, for the very good evaluation on the grammar today, being the Dictionary of Speech Weavers Club. I think I have completed my evaluation, and I thank all those people who have really taken part in this meeting in a role playing or as the audience or any role that you have taken so far, especially the guests who have taken also the table topic speech was very interesting, and they spoke from their heart and mind. Most welcome all the time for our Speechweavers Club. And I hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day. Wish you all the best and a happy new year to one and all.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Joseph, sir, for, as usual, having the minutest of eyes on all the role takers. So finally, before I give the stage to our presiding officer, I was intending to leave you all with some practical things to make sure you go deep into your resolution and persevere to achieve it and potentially rejoice. But I found Noor giving us some wonderful method that to write your goals down, carry a piece of paper with you to remind you, and not tell anyone but ourselves about a resolution. In addition to that, I would say, let's just break the goal into smaller tasks, celebrate the small wins, define what perfect is according to our own definition, and reset the counter every 30 days. So even if we digress a bit, we'll always have the leeway to come back again and persevere in achieving our goals all through the 12 months. With this, I had a great time hosting you all. And in case you have not noticed, I'm back in my home. I hope you are also with your family at the end of this year. With this, I invite back to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Shubhadeep, to take things forward.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bidhu. I think today, like I mentioned initially, is the day when we'll have our elections. And I really want to thank each and every member, not only from the executive committee that we have, my entire team, like Bidhu, VP, he has played a fabulous role. Adarsh, he has always helped me in anything that is there. Plus, he has taken up so many multiple roles in the club. Joseph sir, our ex-president, but he has been a true asset. Milind sir, I know he's not there currently in the meeting, but overall, and also to all the members who have participated, taken Speechweavers to newer heights. And I wish the new team will come forth to do wonders with the club. And coming to the theme of the meeting, which was really interesting. And meanwhile, while I speak, please go ahead and vote. The link has been shared by Adarsh on the chat pod. So coming to resolutions, right? Like Vandana mentioned a very interesting fact, right? Even Bidhu also mentioned that it's not just New Year when we should be focusing on resolution, because that resolution might only last for 7 days and then we might forget. It can happen any day. The main thing that we need to understand is we have to be regular. We have to maintain our discipline to achieve that. I'll give you an example, again, not bragging, but many of you might know that I am kind of a fitness freak. So I gained 90 kilo weight in the last 2 months. And in a matter of 45 days, I've come down to 81 because of diet and regular exercising. So it's not that you have to make a resolution on 1st of Jan. There is none other time when you can start. It's all about your discipline, what you want to achieve, your dream. Never give up on that. With that being said, once again, thank you to all the members of Speechweavers today. And please vote. Bidhu, do let us know if the voting link has come in and the votes have come in. Please go ahead and announce the result.
I have around 5 votes. I have around 6 votes, and I think I have more people in the room. So you guys can probably go ahead and vote for your favorite speakers and role takers so that I can go ahead and announce the winners. Yeah, I think I hear. Let me see how many I have, just a minute. I have around 6 of them. So I'll probably give you another 20 seconds, I believe. All right, and I don't actually see new votes coming in. So if any is anyone voting right now? In case if you're voting right now, you can just raise your hand by show of hands. I'd like to know if you are casting your votes right now. If you're not, then I'm going to go ahead and stop the responses.
No, can I vote? Can you send me the link?
Sure, I'll share the link.
Is it okay if you could repeat the candidates and the position?
No, I was talking about voting for your favorite winners and speakers.
Okay, fine. Okay, I am not.
Sure, Vandana. Thank you very much. We have around 7 votes. I'm going to stop the votes right now. Thank you very much. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and announce the winners for today's meeting. The best supporting role taker in today's meeting was, without a doubt, our lovely Zoom master, Toastmaster Bidhu. Thank you very much. You've been of great help. Round of applause. And then our best role taker in today's meeting, it is actually split between the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bidhu, and our table topics master, Toastmaster Pragya, both of whom were absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much for your efforts. You were really, really immense today. Then our best auxiliary role taker in today's meeting, Our best proximity vote taker in today's meeting was, let me see, it was our Romanian Toastmasters Shubhadeep, our presiding officer. Thank you very much and congratulations. Now, obviously, we only had one speaker in today's meeting, and I actually took a page from Toastmaster Bidhu's book because he is someone that sort of introduced this on the voting form. So in meetings where we only have one speaker, we rate them on a scale of 0 to 5. And I'm sort of pleased to announce that our speaker for today was rated between 4 and 5, which is actually incredible. It was either 4 or it was 5. So congratulations to our speaker in today's meeting. And then our evaluator in today's meeting was also voted on a scale of 4 to 5, which is again brilliant. Congratulations, CTM Milan. Then the best table topic speaker in today's meeting, I think there are two people that are going to share the spoils, and they are Toastmaster Noor and Toastmaster Elios. Thank you very much for joining us at today's meeting, and you were the best table topic speakers. On that note, I'd like to hand it back to our presiding officer. Shubhadeep, I think you can take it over. Or maybe Bidhu, you can probably take it over from here.
All right, so this brings us to end of one for, it's not a milestone meeting, but we are hitting close to one of the big milestones, that is 700 meeting. So this was the 699th meeting. And I think, as Shubhadeep would mention in the beginning, that it's a nice journey for all the club members who have been tenacious in their journey in the last 6 months. So big congratulations and thank you to all the club, all the people who have taken leadership roles in various capacities. I can see Shubhadeep back. So we will have elections at this point of time. So we will close this meeting officially. We would request the members, and we will thank the members first who have joined from other clubs. We will thank the guests who have taken time to spend this evening with us. We wish them a wonderful new year. And with this, I bring a close to our 699th meeting. Thank you, everyone, and have a good evening.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.